A woman has been arrested and cited now for arson and burglary after that early morning fire yesterday at an Alberton church. As KPAX's Katie Miller reports, the historic building sustained tens of thousands of dollars of damage in that blaze.
On Monday, shortly after midnight, the Frenchtown Rural Fire District was called to a fire at the Alberton Methodist Church.
Basically, it's a smoky mess.
Gary Weber is on the board of trustees and says the building sustained extensive damages.
As soon as it's cleaned up, we'll be back to having services.
But that could take months. Weber says some members of the church plan to attend services in Superior in the meantime. Fire District spokesman Mel Holtz says crews noticed a broken window, pointing to signs of vandalism and forced entry. The investigation was then turned over to the Mineral County Sheriff's Office. One person has been arrested. Holtz says an engine responding from Alberton was able to contain the fire within minutes.
We have an amazing group of volunteers that responded, that woke up that night from their homes, drove down and assisted.
The building was originally built in 1912 and is on the National Historic Registry. The entire front of this church, including the entrance, is still blocked off in fire tape. You can see some visible smoke damage here on the outside of the building, but most of the damage occurred in this area in the basement.
Several tables and a number of chairs that melted in the fire.
Weber says the biggest concern is the suspended ceiling, which will probably need replaced.
The window here on this side is cracked from the heat, and it got hot enough that it melted the cover on our lawn sprinkler system.
But people are already offering to help with repairs.
The building is the building, the church is the people.
Weber adds he plans to pray for the individual that's been arrested. In Alberton, Katie Miller, MTN News.
The initial damage, estimated at $50,000, and the broken windows, ceiling, and carpet may need to be replaced. The second floor will also need renovation due to that smoke damage.